Yeah, I've watched Letterkenny. Kyle got us into Letterkenny. And
Guys, that's a good one.
It's
Kyle
all
has seen
right. Like
every
it doesn't
television
have
show
me. Yeah,
ever.
first of all, Kyle has seen every TV show and every movie
And
ever.
he is
It's
a great
insane.
resource for referencing for that.
He
He doesn't always give you good advice, but he can always give you advice on a topic about that. You're like, I want to know about. You pick some bizarre, like totally niche, like location of fucking like television. He'll have 6 suggestions for you.
He's like a media-based photographic memory too, if I can misuse the term. Right? He would be able to quote any movie, anything he's seen, to play out scenarios and scenes from it. Yeah, it was
definitely.
I miss stuff. I'm usually not watching.
And he's only getting better in prison. 8 hours a day.
This is the problem. You send a guy to prison, then he comes back a super criminal. But in his case, it's media consumption.
A super predator. No, but isn't it kind of funny right now that for the long I don't know about Woody. I think I kind of know about Woody because we've talked about this in private enough, like just like me, Woody, and Kyle. But
it can't be.
Like,
I don't know where we're going on this.
I always thought in my head, I was like, there is 0% chance Kyle actually goes to prison.
Yeah.
He's not going to prison. He's a rich guy. He's gonna be fine. This is gonna blow over. And now we're 3 weeks into Kyle being in prison.
He's in jail. Every minute we've been here, he's been in jail.
And
every second.
To be
fair, when we go to bed tonight,
could have left at any point.
It's true.
It's
There's
true.
no
He really
walls.
could have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a poster. He's got a poster hung up with a hole behind it. And
No,
the guard
at
comes
this
by
prison-
every day and they're like, I hope there's not a hole behind that poster, but I'm not going to check and breach your trust.
Dude, at this prison, he could literally walk away.
I wonder if that's
could
true.
Well,
I know
No, he
there's
can.
no
He can
walls.
go. He can go. He could be like, guys, I got to go to the store real quick. Just hold my spot in this cell. Okay.
But how many years now has he been getting fucked over by this? Like, how long has this gone on for him? Because that's
almost
really,
3, right?
Yeah. So this
I
is
had
what he's
3.
actually holding up against this. Is do I just do this fucking 2 months, come out, do my 2 years of probation, and be done with this shit? Because like, goddamn, like this has been such a clusterfuck for his life in terms of impact.
Yeah.
Of the impact on his life, I feel like the prison sentence is the smallest part. 3 years of anxiety must have been brutal to go through because he had much longer term hanging over his head.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Could have been up to 30 years.
And then after the 2 months in pre-minimum security, whatever you call it, he has 2 years of probation where he's walking on eggshells. And maybe for the rest of his life, or maybe we have this hope that they like legalize marijuana and retroactively take it, the felony off. But he's a felon. So no more voting, no more gun ownership, which was more important to him than an average person. And
By a lot. And that if he ever wanted to go back to FPSS Russia stuff, he can't now. This has denied him for having the ability to access these firearms, right?
Yeah, at least in the firearms, he could become a streamer or something, right?
If he hired, I can do a Russian accent as good as Kyle. If he hired me, it'd be a new one. He just instructed me and taught me how to shoot. Hell yeah.
So, of all the things, and then the monetary thing. His attorneys were very expensive. I think I'm not even going to estimate because I don't know that he's made it widely known. But
it was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot, and so that was a big subtraction. So the anxiety, the probation, the financial cost, the post probation penalties, the 2 months is
but if you want to know why he's not walking out of there, it's exactly that.
Yeah.
Because the fucking repercussions of dealing with that shit again so far outweigh the cost of being bored 8 hours a day or 24 hours a day for 2 months.
I watch these prison YouTube channels. And I get so into them. It's ridiculous. I know a lot about prison culture. If any of you guys need a consultant, if your buddy's getting his
Kyle,
if his buddies are getting his cheeks spread, and you need to get a wig split or run something up on him, I'm your guy. I know it all.
Oh shit! So Kyle better have gone to prison with a face tattoo. If you were giving him the ones and twos.
I told him to join the Aryan Brotherhood immediately.
These are levels.
He was like, "Bro, I'm already in it."
Yeah.
Everyone on PKA is an honorary member.
You didn't know, but you got in. It was all accident. But these are level 3 and 4 prisons. They're bigger deals. And so the guy, he's out. His buddy got caught with marijuana in the ashtray of his car, and he's back in for 5 years. Because when you're a repeat violator, they don't fuck around. That's like another thing Kyle has hanging over him. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
term,
eventually they're going to
What,
legalize
this
weed.
is really just a lot of pressure
yes.
on that fucking pot bounty you're going to cook him. It's got to be really good.
Yeah, it needs to be worth it, Harley.
That's right.
Okay.
Harley. Like, it's got to be a not fucking around pot brownie. I don't know. Like
An epic pot brownie.
Let's
That's right.
fucking do it. Let's go.
I mean, there's a
I
lot
mean,
of pressure.
you can do that in Canada. Canada's so silly. THC is legal and CBD isn't.
Really?
That is
Yeah.
backwards.
Yeah,
Yeah, we like to mess around a little bit in our country.
Sure.
I love Canada.
Sorry. So anyway, I didn't mean
It's
to
a
derail.
top
Just
two country.
A top two country.
Yeah, top two.
Wow.
As in, if I couldn't live in the U.S., I would want to live in
If
Canada.
I were England, my feelings would be hurt.
But I don't know where I'd want to live. I wouldn't want to
Yeah,
live
they
in
thought they were the
Toronto.
cat's pajamas.
They
Not
thought they were
anymore.
the bee's fucking knees.
Would you rather be the bee's knees or the cat's pajamas?
Oh, probably the cat's pajamas. It's more syllables and it's funnier.
Yeah, cat's pajamas. Fuck the bee's knees.
it's
I
hard
don't
to make a
know.
decision.
I'm a big
that doesn't
Bee's
mean
Knees
anything,
fan.
isn't
My
it?
father used to say that.
My father used to say
He did.
when he was at the doo-wop and going down to the soda jerk.
He's like, Woody, I want me to pick you up a licorice whip.
He would tell me I was the bee's knees as a child.
Dude, if you ever wanna
Expectations
You're
raise
raised
like,
by-
you're like, Woody, you're the bee's knees. And he'd be like, that fucking kid is not the bee's knees. But he was the cat's pajamas. He's the cat's pajamas, all right.
This kid's he's the
Honey, just between you and I, he's not bee's knees at all.
He's not the bee's knees. That kid, that's cat's pajamas.